Welcome back to the North States Locker Room, brought to you by Mountaintop Media. We're back. I mean, it's been a minute. But yeah, we are back with episode 3. And here to update you on something that we did. What was it? A few days ago.
Yeah, a few days ago.
Over the weekend, and it was we went over to Simpson University and talked with a ton of the players, coaches, and the really, really, really cool promo video. Like, it's actually really, really cool of Simpson, and we'll show you guys right now. That was awesome.
That was a pretty good video.
Honestly, I think that video is really, really cool, especially with Mount Shasta being in the background.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And, just all the edits. And with the EAA college football.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty sick.
That was sick.
You were telling me that they're the first football NAIA in California.
Yeah, I found out about that. They are the first and only NAIA college football school in California.
Wow.
But I'm sure they got some tough comp, especially with this being the first official full season. And I'm super excited to see how they are. They got some guys from all over California, some out of state guys. They're looking pretty good.
Yeah, I'm excited. You have Shasta too, but now we have another school who's an AIA who plays football. It's going to be really interesting, and I can't wait to go out there and support them. Oh, yeah. No, especially being locally.
For sure. Especially because it's just like, it's cheaper to go see them than going to like a Giants game, going to any NFL game. The closest NFL team here is the San Francisco 49ers. You go down to San Francisco, you're paying $300 minimum for parking, food, what is it? The toll?
Oh yeah, the toll to go throughout the city.
Just to even get there, you're paying money.
And that's just for one person, right? $300 for one ticket.
Oh yeah, no,
Easily.
Minimum. And so just to go to like Simpson though, you're paying way less money. You're not driving as far, and food and cost of hotels, whatever, is just way cheaper. To go to Simpson. And
you're supporting all these local athletes who are trying to follow their dreams. Because if you go professionally, you don't know where that money's going. But if you are supporting locally, you're helping out everyone who works for that school. All those kids see us in the stands, and they're playing for something. Like, they want to show us what they have and their dreams of making it to the league if that's what they want to do.
Oh, yeah. Like a big name in high school or something, you see them playing at this local college, and you're like, man, like I want to be like that person, that everybody's talking about that person. Everybody in the town, everybody's talking about them. And so you want to be like that person. And, there's kids, little brothers, coaches' sons, whatever, that are looking at these athletes and want to be like that and want to play, locally. But they only want to do that if they see other people enjoying it, right? If you're going to be the only kid in the stands, you're not going to want to be like, I don't want to play for here. So we gotta get everybody. We gotta get the place popping, right?
I completely agree with you.
So, and that also helps with the players, though, because momentum helps with momentum. That helps with also with the crowd being loud, the other team's offense, they can't communicate, and then plays get disrupted, and then boom. You got to get it, the place popping.
And exactly with all the schools that are probably going to come from out of state, them being the only one in California, the opposing team isn't going to have anyone for their games unless it's like family members of that team who are traveling with the team.
Exactly.
So with all of us who are supporting them locally, you give them an extra chance. You're that 6-man, well, whatever, how many are on the field at the same time, but you give them so much more
11.
energy. 11.
Like Seattle's fan base, Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, the 12th man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And no, but like it's also, this is their first official year. Opposing teams and fans and players, they're going to come in, no scouting report on Reading, on Simpson, nothing. They don't know anything. So we got to let them know. We got to let them know what we're about.
I agree with you. Put Reading on the map.
Put Reading on the map. But yeah, and here, let's show you a few of the interviews.
Hello, I'm Emre Norcross. I'm a defensive end from Sacramento, California.
I'm Braden Bishop. I'm a free safety from Cottonwood, California.
Jeremiah Prince, linebacker from Fallon, Nevada.
Devin Quinn, DB from Antioch, California.
Mark Nostro, linebacker from Antioch, California.
Kai Santos, strong safety from Fairfield, California.
Jonathan Scott, linebacker from Inglewood, California.
So we're Northern California's hometown team. We got players all the way up from Cottonwood down to Los Angeles, California, just building homes for a lot of football players. You know, it's the only scholarship program, D2, NAI in the state of California. So honestly, it's just a great opportunity. A lot of people have been coming out to support us, so it's just going to be a great time.
Red Hawks.
Go Red Hawks! Fear the Swoop!
Because what comes technique comes power. Hey, how you doing, guys? This is Coach Embry, defensive coordinator here at Simpson University for your Red Hawks here in Reading, California. Hey, you guys should come out and just support us as we prepare for the season. This is our first full season. It's not zero. It's not year 2. It's year 1. Last year was year 0. We have a great plethora of talent here, as y'all can see. We got the defense in the red, offense in the white, and things like that. We have an important scrimmage coming up on August 24th. You guys should come out. It's here at our field on campus, and we're going to do big things. And you get to see the Red Hawks come out here and play to the full potential that they have. And I'm excited to see you guys.
Hello everyone, I'm Paris Celestine, running back here at Simpson University from Antioch, California, transferring from Los Madonnas College. We're doing great things out here at Simpson College. It's first year football program, and you guys should be out here just because we're making history out here, and this is the only NAI in California, and we're putting on for the Reading County, Shasta County, and all the other future athletes to come and play California football. So.
Hi, my name is Isaac Funderburk. I'm a long snapper here at Simpson. I think that Shasta County really needs to come out and support because we haven't had a new football team in a while, or really anything new for that matter. I think it's a good chance for the community to do something fun, Christ-centered, and watch some good football.
Absolutely.
Coming from Shasta College, we had a lot of support out there. I'd appreciate it if you guys, came to our games if they didn't have a home game or something.
How cool is that, everyone? You get to see all these kids locally. There's only 3 chances of you seeing these kids play locally.
Mm-hmm.
They have a scrimmage on the 24th against themselves.
Mm-hmm. That'll be exciting. That'll be a test for just both the offense and defense.
And you get to see some players out there that you may know locally who played, I don't know, for Shasta, Enterprise, all the big name schools. I mean, schools locally. And then they had their first
Anderson too,
yeah. They had their first official game at home on September 7th at 7 p.m.
And I definitely encourage everybody to be out there and supporting Simpson University. I'm going to try my hardest to be there because I know I am coming back from Disneyland either that day or the day before. So I am going to try my hardest to be there because I would love to go see all those athletes playing their hearts out and showing everybody what Simpson University and Reading's about. Speaking of local sports and promo videos and stuff like that, we actually I just saw this. We actually have a really cool video of West Valley and Red Bluff doing a cattle bowl I believe that's new.
Oh, nice.
And so here we'll show you that video right now. Dude, that was cool. That was cool. I definitely think more teams and schools need to do those promo videos because it honestly just kind of gets you hyped up.
It does, and it hypes up the players too.
Oh, definitely has with the players. Imagine you were in high school seeing a little promo video of you just dribbling or shooting or something like that.
It'd be really cool because then you go around school showing all the kids, and you think you're all that.
Just, oh, dude, I'm so making it the league. But definitely keep an eye on local sports coming out later this month. I believe preseason season starting like around August 30th. But no, it's definitely going to be really, really cool. In the North State.
Go support your local schools. Helps the program out a lot, and it helps the kids out too. It makes them go on all these trips. Mm-hmm. They get all cool gear. I mean, you remember getting cool gear for playing AAU. I know it's a little bit different, but
dude, I mean, let's just say it was pretty lit. I was the star of the team, but
no, of course.
But anyways, yeah. So let's talk the Olympics just wrapped up, right? USA and China tied with 40 gold medals each, but USA dominated in total medals with 126. Like,
that's insane. 126.
Just complete domination by the land of the free.
Home of the brave.
But
what sport do you think most people were watching during the Olympics? What
definitely
do you think?
Breakdancing.
Breakdancing?
No.
Did you see the Australian lady dance? It was pretty.
Yes, I did see a video that had no idea that was even part of the Olympics, but it was impressive. I mean, you can call yourself an Olympian just going out there breakdancing.
Of course. I mean, I saw them breakdancing at the end of the ceremony, and I don't think she was part of it. But
she's an Olympian in our hearts.
Yeah. I heard she didn't even score 1 point. She didn't score a single point the whole time. Not one.
Dang. That's crazy.
I think Australia might need to ban breakdancing.
Yeesh. It's all right. Hey, they're doing their own thing down there. They got bigger things to worry about. Bugs and spiders and
snakes.
Snakes, yeah.
Did you see the basketball game? That gold medal game?
I watched the first half of it. I was driving back from the coast for work, and literally it was maybe a couple minutes after Braun got dunked on. I lost service.
Oh no!
And so I had to. I got the score update when I was in like Weaverville or something when I got service, and unreal, dude. I went and watched the highlights of that game. Watch it back a little bit. Like, I mean, dude.
If that doesn't make you want to play basketball, I don't know what does.
Dude. And I just want to point out, for everybody, I did point out, and I believe the first or second episode, that France was the biggest competitor to the U.S. And I was right. They played in the gold medal game.
It helped it being in France, though, I think, a little bit.
For sure. I mean, home court advantage.
That crowd was insane that last game.
Dude, you know who else was insane?
Stephen Curry.
Unreal. Braun, winning the Olympics MVP. He now holds Finals MVP, regular season MVP, All-Star MVP, Olympics MVP. Dude's the MVP.
He might be the only player ever to hold all those.
He's the only player ever.
Wow.
Yeah. And he's a dog.
How does it feel to root for Steph Curry in your life for the first time?
It felt pretty good, just seeing Steph, because I'm not gonna lie, he had a quiet first 4 games or something. Dude really wasn't.
He was saving it for the last game.
Oh, definitely.
He doesn't need to do much when there's all that star power in the team. Yeah.
And
He shows it when it matters the most.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And we saw it. I mean, Braun was out there consistent. KD was out there consistent. And Book being just one of the most underrated players on that team.
I think he's the glue to that team. I mean, you talk about Tatum not playing. I think it's because Tatum just didn't want that role.
It's hard because a lot of those players probably have never experienced a role player type feel because they've just been that good at every single level they've played on every single team that they've been on. They have never taken the back seat of a role player, sit in the corner, spot up, shoot, or you're going to be the one to set the screen and cut. Like, you're not going to have the ball in your hands every possession.
And being on a team like that, you can't have the ball every possession. It's impossible because you got 3 of the greatest players of all time on the same team. 3, I would say.
There was there's 4 top 75 players on that team: AD, Braun, Steph, and KD.
Yeah,
like nobody's going to be hogging the ball the whole time. I mean, and everybody's got to learn that. I mean, granted, you do have players that understand their role play. Tyrese Halliburton, for example, posted when you get an A on the project and he didn't even do anything.
Yeah, there you go.
And he's got a gold medal. Like, Halliburton knows, but Halliburton's an all-star point guard. On his team, he's that guy.
Yeah.
And you see him in the Olympics. Jason Tatum just won the finals, cover of 2K, first 30-point per game score in Celtics history, and didn't play in 2 or 3 Olympic games. And just like Tyrese Halliburton. But you got other players that are second options on their team. Bam. He's a second option.
Bam played incredible defense. If he can develop that corner 3, because I think that's what he's trying to do.
I think being with AD helped with his defense too. Because AD played immaculate defense.
AD looked like how he should be in the NBA. I mean, granted, they play more games.
Granted, you also got other players around you that the IQ, the defensive level, communication.
Yeah,
I mean, it's different.
I mean, you got LeBron going back to D'Lo, so.
I mean, it's all right. It's okay. Pretty soon, Steph and Braun will team up.
You think so?
I hope so, honestly, just for the fact of seeing it.
They look really happy together.
Braun's got 1 more year left.
He did sign that
Bronny.
1 year.
I'm gonna play with Bronny. I'm gonna head to the Bay. I'm gonna play with the Warriors for a year, and then I'm gonna go retire in Cleveland. And sign a day contract for Cav.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a recent NFL player that retired.
Oh, who?
Nick Foles. Do you know who that is? Come on, bro. Really?
Is he a kicker?
Whoa! That's disrespectful.
Oh, he's the greatest, kicker ever?
backup QB, bruh. Come on. He led the Eagles to their first Super Bowl.
That's right.
Come on, bruh. Philly special.
He's just out of the league, so I just didn't know.
That's crazy. All right.
Yeah, I didn't know. That's my bad.
No, it's cool. It's cool. The disrespect is real, but it's all right.
Have you played the new Madden yet?
I have. I've been grinding it nonstop. Let's just say, my team, 80 overall. Game came out yesterday. I was so dedicated. So when 2K comes out, you change your time zone in New Zealand. You get it 19 hours early.
Oh, so you get early. Okay.
I tried doing that with Madden. Didn't work. Right? I'm like, what the heck? That's weird. And I was playing Xbox yesterday. I was playing Rainbow with some friends and stuff like that, that we play with. And I see I just hit home and I see Madden didn't have that pre-order thing at the bottom. I was like, what the heck? So I clicked on it. And it loaded up. Tell the guys, hey man, I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'm gonna grind some Madden. For some reason, it's working right now. It's supposed to come out tomorrow.
So you got early access.
So it was supposed to be out midnight for people that pre-ordered.
Wow.
And it came out earlier for some reason. So I was like, sick. Immediately got to it. I was grinding immediately, doing challenges, playing online. I made it to the Super Bowl today in Madden.
Did you win?
No, I got absolutely railed. Yeah, no, it was rough. Just complete, baloney happened first snap.
Yeah, I played it for the first time today. My brother Ben, he's home for a little bit. He's been wanting to play it, and so we pre-ordered it last night.
Mm-hmm.
He pre-ordered on my account, so I got all the good stuff, and I bought a pack. I normally don't buy packs, but I pulled the Lane Johnson that you're pretty jealous of.
I mean, he's just the best right tackle in the NFL, plays for the best team in the NFL. It's just... What team did you play for?
The Eagles.
Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of NFL, are you excited for the fantasy league that we are part of?
We are a part of a money league, and I don't promote gambling, but I am promoting gambling.
An addict.
No, I'm not quite an addict, but if I'm at a casino and I don't have money to gamble, I'm gonna tell you to gamble. Just like at Devin's birthday.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hit. I have 15. Hit.
Come on, pull another 20 out, man.
It's only $20.
Won't hurt.
You want to win 400? Come on.
Dude, 10,500 on the cash machine. Just saying. That's a $10 right there.
Who's your first pick going to be? Have you done any research?
Nice try. I'm not telling you any of my tips and tricks.
Why not?
Because I'm a champion, right? I'm the defending champ. I won last year. All right, I'm going to go win it this year. All right, it's a $20 money league. There's now 12 people going to be in the league, so that's $240 win, right? I'm going to win that.
You're going to win it.
I'm going to win it. And I'm not going to tell you who I'm drafting.
Well, I think I already know who you're drafting, so I'm not even going to take a guess. But might start with a J.
No. Definitely not.
Not Jalen Hurts? You're not going to draft Jalen Hurts?
No, it's Justin Jefferson.
Oh, okay.
But how confident are you feeling?
A little bit. I got to do more research on it. I mean, I'm not the biggest NFL fan, but when it comes to fantasy, I'll do my research and I'll try to kick your butt.
I feel like I know who you're going to draft.
Wow. The best running back ever.
Adrian Peterson. He's not in the league anymore.
Derrick Henry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think he'll beat Saquon in rushing this year. Do you have any predictions for the upcoming season of who you think's gonna win? You can't be biased.
Okay, I'm not being biased. I do think the Eagles are gonna come out of the NFC, but I think it's gonna be an Eagles-Texans Super Bowl because I think
Texans.
I think the Texans are looking just crazy good.
Tank Dell,
Nico Collins, and Stephon Diggs. And then you got C.J. Stroud, who's my second favorite quarterback in the league. I love C.J. Stroud. And then the defense, adding Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson on each side, right? Rushing whatever quarterback they're going for. They added Joe Mixon to the offense as well.
Oh, wow.
13 just looks essentially like a 13-3, or 14-3 team.
So you think C.J. Stroud is beating Mahomes in a playoff game?
Yes. I think so, yes. If I'm betting on anybody in the AFC to beat Patrick Mahomes, it is going to be CJ Stroud. Like,
wow, that is something to say right there. I mean,
dude, I just have all the confidence in the Texans in the AFC. I have all the confidence in the Eagles. I don't think the Niners are going to be that great. Brandon Ayuk, there's rumors literally going right now. The Steelers and the Niners have a trade set. Both parties agree. Brandon Ayuk agrees on the contract and everything. The Steelers, everything is in a good spot. Only thing the Niners have to do to finalize it and sign off on it. You know what they're waiting to do? They're just going to try to talk to Brandon Ayuk one more time, talk about a contract extension. It don't go through. They're signing off, sending Brandon Ayuk to Pittsburgh.
What are they getting in return?
We don't know yet.
Oh, we don't know.
We don't know yet, but it is literally in talks right now. So it's just like, by the time this episode's out, Brandon Ayuk could be a Steeler. So,
and that team is going where exactly?
The Steelers?
Yeah.
Hey, the Steelers made the playoffs last year with Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett, and some other bozo as their quarterbacks.
Well, they have what? They have Russell Wilson now?
They have Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. Those are two pretty solid options. I mean, if you're making the playoffs with Mason Rudolph, who's now on a terrible team,
and Kenny Pickett.
And Kenny Pickett, who he's the Eagles' backup now. I saw the preseason game. I'm not a fan. But anyways, you made it to the playoffs with those two guys. You kept that same roster. You've upgraded in quarterback. You're about to get a star-studded receiver to pair up with George Pickens. I mean...
And Pickens is pretty good.
Pickens is good. I just think he's a little immature, but...
I mean, I think they all are.
Brandon Ayuk as well. I mean, we've seen it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the Steelers, though, I think are going to be... They're in the toughest division in football.
They're a playoff team. Maybe?
They're in the toughest division, though. They got the Bengals in their division, and they got the Browns in their division, and they got the Ravens in their division.
Wow.
They're in the toughest division.
That's 3 playoff teams right there.
Yeah. No,
wow.
That's 3 Super Bowl contenders. You know, like, I mean, you got all those teams that are just completely just solidified as those playoff contenders, Super Bowl contenders type teams. And so it's just like, I'm very curious to see how the Steelers do, and there's also a free agent that still hasn't been signed yet, and that's Justin Simmons. I mean, he's a safety. There's talk about him going to the Falcons, which him and Jesse Bates is a little secondary duo, would be disgusting.
You really know your stuff, man.
Dude, I love football. Like, I'm eat, breathe, and sleep just sports. But
I wish I knew more about football. I'm trying to.
I mean, you'll pick it up. It's easy. You just watch the games, you play fantasy football, and you play Madden.
Yeah, especially when fantasy comes around, I'll be talking about everyone.
Yeah, like that JPA football account that I follow to get all the updates on.
Oh, like all the stats and everything? Okay.
Just that's who I follow. That's what I get a lot of my information from, is from them. Because, I mean, with the draft, dude, they were posting 3 picks ahead of what the TV was showing. It's like I don't know if you're there or you're in the front office of these teams or something, but they were posting like but they messed up on one. They messed up and they posted that Cooper DeJean got drafted by the Niners. They deleted it immediately, right? Because I was on the phone with Colt, and I was on the phone with him. I was like, "Holy shit!" Like, Cooper DeJean went to the Niners, and then they deleted it immediately because it was like it wouldn't let me like the post. And then they deleted it, reposted, and the Niners drafted Ricky Pearsall. And we were like, what the heck? And there was talks going out that Cooper DeJean was supposed to be, like, they were going back and forth whether they wanted Ricky Pearsall or Cooper DeJean. They decided to go with Ricky Pearsall, obviously. And obviously, the second day, Cooper DeJean went to the best team in the NFL. Philadelphia Eagles, and I was super hyped about that because, one, white corner, all right, he's bringing us back, and 2, I mean, dude's just a stud in general. Like, Eagles secondary was terrible last year, so
you think Hurts is gonna win MVP this year?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
So you got Hurts winning it.
Hurts winning MVP. Saquon possibly winning Offensive Player of the Year, but I could definitely see CMC or Tyreek Hill winning that.
Do you think Saquon could get hurt again?
Well, yeah.
I hate to say that, but
unfortunately, yeah. Anybody's able to get hurt, but I mean, I hope not. But I
don't think he's a liability for the team?
No, absolutely not. Dude was running behind the worst offensive line in the league for the past 4, and the past 6 years.
His quarterback was Daniel Jones too.
Daniel Jones and old Eli Manning. I mean, like, so
he's been there since Eli was there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So now he's went to Danny Dimes over to Jalen Hurts, and also behind a top 5 ranked offensive line for the past 6 years. Did we lose Jason Kelce? Yes, but still have a top 5 line, and he's not going to be running behind that. Also have Jalen Hurts to run the read option with, so Saquon's not going to be taking as many hits because of the O-line upgrade. He's not going to be taking as many hits because of Jalen being able to pull on the read option and take it himself. Not going to be taking as many hits because of A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith on either side. And the teams aren't going to load the box because of A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. So you hand it off to Saquon. He's probably going to average about 4 yards a carry. You load the box. You got A.J. Brown on one-on-one down there. You got Devontae Smith one-on-one on the other side. I just don't think teams are stopping the Eagles.
Well,
it's similar to the Texans. That's what I'm saying. Eagles-Texans Super Bowl.
I got Mahomes winning it.
You're saying Mahomes is 3-peating.
I called it last year. I knew they were going to win again.
I
hate to be that LeBron meme, but I did call it. No, you don't ever count out Mahomes.
I know. I'm not saying count out Mahomes. It'll be a Texans Chiefs AFC Championship, but I'm saying Texans are going to beat them.
You think C.J. Stroud is hitting that next level this season?
Yes. C.J. Stroud, as a rookie, had the greatest rookie season we've ever seen since Peyton Manning and Justin Herbert. Those three right there are the greatest rookie quarterback seasons. And C.J. Stroud made it to the second round of the playoffs in his first year. And 2 years ago, if you said the Texans were going to be a possible Super Bowl contender, you would look like an idiot.
Yeah, you would look insane.
You would look insane
because they were tanking.
They had Davis Mills as their starting quarterback.
Man, Davis Mills, wow.
They were awful. And now you look at them as a legitimate Super Bowl contender, and I don't see why they don't win it.
You think they beat Baltimore too?
Yes.
Wow.
Baltimore got worse on their defense. Their defense got worse. They lost Patrick Queen. They lost one of their corners or safeties, and then they also they lost a few offensive linemen. So now Derrick Henry is still running behind not the greatest O-line. Now, granted, Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, they're going to do damage. I'm not saying they're not, but it's also they lost Odell. Who do they have at wide receiver?
Well, Odell wasn't doing much. He was just there.
Later in the season, he started picking it up. But who do they have though?
We might get Ayuk.
No. They got
Zay Flowers.
Okay, true. Zay Flowers is solid, right? You put a tall corner on Zay Flowers or something, right? Reek Woolen, for example. You put Reek Woolen on Zay Flowers, who's 6'4", and Zay Flowers is like 5'9". Come on now. That's you against Jacob.
That's a pretty good comparison. Okay.
Who's winning that matchup? Jacob. But no, anyways, but congratulations to Jake on having a child. That's lit.
Of course. Jacob's my brother. Love him.
Dude, love that dude.
Can't wait for him to come back.
He's serving in the military, dude. He's out there in Jordan right now fighting for our country. So shout out to
fighting
Jake.
For our freedom.
Shout out to Jake. But yeah, and NFL is right around the corner. Local sports right around the corner. Basketball, it's coming up. It's around the corner. It's going to take another month and a half.
I'm ready for it,
dude. I'm ready for all of it.
Do you have League Pass?
I don't have League Pass actually.
I highly recommend it. It's only like $15 a month, but you get to watch every single game.
I think last year 2K did it. If you pre-order, you get League Pass or something.
I think they did do that. Yeah,
deluxe edition.
But I mostly just watch the Warriors games. But if there's like
you watch every Warriors games. You don't
every
miss
single
it.
game.
You don't miss
every
it.
single game. The only games I can't get is when they play Portland, which is kind of weird.
Why?
It's like something to do with like a satellite, so I have to watch it illegally.
What?
No, I mean,
are you serious?
wow. But the Olympics game that was on, the gold medal game, you know how many views that got?
No.
20 million.
Really?
20 million views.
That's crazy.
More than the finals game this year.
Makes sense though. I mean, for America.
They say like LeBron and Steph were saying like this is their last time doing it, but the next Olympics is in LA, and it's only 4 years away.
Okay, how old is LeBron?
39, but you
About
look
to
at
be 40 in December.
You look at him now. I mean,
oh, for sure, Bron can still go out there and average 15, 7, and 7. But Steph, I mean, I'm not saying he can't, but I'm just saying Steph's going to be 40. Bron's going to be 44.
I don't think being 40, I don't think that loses your shooting ability, especially Steph.
Loses your speed, strength, stamina.
Well, Steph, all he has to do is just get up there. Did you see the shot that he made over Wemby?
Wemby made a shot over what? Batum and was that Fournier or something?
Yeah.
They started doubling
That
him.
double at the end of the game.
But you got Bron. You see Bron's beard, bruh? It's gray.
Yeah.
Like,
he needs to shave his head too.
dude, his time's coming to an end, unfortunately, which is unreal to say because dude's been in the league since we've been born. But, which is crazy that he's still dominating, still one of the best players in the league.
So you don't think they'll play in the Olympics again, unfortunately?
No. I don't
Even
think so.
it being in LA and LeBron lives in LA.
Even with it being in LA. Bron even stated that he's not going to be in LA during the Olympics. Because why? The amount of traffic, bro. The Olympics are going to be going on.
He's going to be there. He's
LA
going to watch
traffic's
it.
bad enough. We can go ask Chris right now. LA traffic's bad enough. You don't want to be in LA during the Olympics. It's going to be even worse.
Did you see Snoop Dogg at all in the Olympics? Because he was part of it. They were paying him $500,000 a day just to be there.
Was he zooted? Probably, yeah.
Dude was zooted.
I think it's funny that you got a Jordan shirt on. I'm talking about Bron being my goat. Is he your goat too?
Well, Jordan just didn't have the longevity that LeBron has. And Jordan did take that break.
Jordan also played in a watered down league. Expansion.
I hate to say that, but you're pretty right about it.
Jordan, he's a little.
Have you seen like film of the Dream Team and the teams that they played?
No, they probably look like our AAU practice.
They were playing against plumbers for sure.
Like, it's also they played against like 5 NBA players on their Dream Team run to gold medal. We played against what was it, 60 or something like that?
Yeah, there was a lot.
Like, yeah.
And Jokic, we played against. I think
Jokic.
he's the best player in the world.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you saw it. He brought a Serbian team. Who? Name another player on that Serbian team besides Jokic.
Boganovic.
Yeah, okay, you got me there.
Yeah,
but okay, outside of those two,
no one.
Jokic is he's a game changer.
He is. He has the boringest game, but he has the purest game.
Just reminds me of me.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, you saw my pass. First game of the season, I was a little behind the back. But
Look kind of like LeBron out there.
I mean, some people compare me to LeBron. Some people compare me to Jokic now. I mean, I'll take it all, but
we're just very excited for the upcoming seasons, football, basketball, and local for sure. We can't wait for Simpson. We'll be out there. So if you guys see us there, come and say hi to us. We'll say hi to you and let us know your takes and we'll talk about certain things on the show too.
For sure. Definitely, I encourage everybody to go to any high school football game, college football game, whatever you can. Support the schools, support the kids and the athletes and stuff like that, because you never know. The kid could be there. There could be a kid with no family out there, that's watching them. So just going out there, supporting them, it means more than probably a lot of people know.
We got to show these kids too that we support them no matter what they're chasing, their dreams. Yeah. Some of these kids, they're not even playing the sport that they love. They're just doing it for conditioning.
They also don't look at Reading like it needs to be looked at. Like, I mean, we're a community, so we got to show out and be a legitimate community. and support our local athletes. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed that episode of the North States Locker Room. We'll be back next week, talking more local sports, national sports, whatever. But yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week.